Good evening, everybody. It's me, the One Bun, Asher the Kingdom Hall Crasher. It is Monday. Well, only for a few more minutes it's Monday. Mondays are not usually the best days for me, but hey. We are going for a new record of horrible. Anyway, despite all of that, I just thought it was important that I still pop in here and try to encourage everybody, because I'm sure that everybody else has all kinds of stuff going on in their lives and has all kinds of stuff going on with work or with, yeah, maybe there's an internal struggle too. There's that. You know, there's lots of stuff that you could be going through right now that might make it hard for you to focus. Especially on things like activism. I mean, once we have gone through our day and we've done everything in our daily lives that we normally do, deal with all that normal stuff that we normally do, we don't often have a lot of energy left over for activism. I know I don't always have the energy. You know, I try to muster it up out of nowhere sometimes. But you know what helps me is thinking about all the people that are stuck in the cult and who don't have the freedom I do. Like, sometimes it doesn't feel like I have that much freedom, but I do. I have a lot of freedom compared to the people in the cult. And yeah, I know not all of them are innocent victims or anything. And I know not all of them are asleep. There are some that are in there who know full well what's going on, but choose to stay because, you know, they really want to have their family in their life, and they can't figure out how to function without the support system that the Jehovah's Witnesses build in for you. You know, and they don't know anything else. So I get it. Like, yeah, not all of us really, you know, have a lot of time or energy left to devote to this stuff, but it does help to think about why I'm doing this, why I'm fighting the cult. It's not for personal revenge or anything, because I don't think I can gain anything for myself out of this. I don't expect my family to ever speak to me again. And I don't, you know, I don't expect it to help me any in life to be going after the witnesses or anything. So, I mean, there's no little side benefit or anything. It's literally just for what it is. I'm just trying to help people get out of there if they want to, I guess. I mean, like, I'm not going to pry people out of the cult if they want to stay in there. I can't control people, but I can give them the keys to the door of freedom. And so can you. You who's listening to this, you can do it. It can be something as simple as a seed planted during just an everyday conversation with a witness. Doesn't even have to be at a cart. Could be somebody you work with and they happen to be a Jehovah's Witness. Just, you know, bring up a little discussion with them. Raise some questions that are valid. And who knows? Maybe a few months later, after doing all the research, after a few sleepless nights, they'll finally come out of it. Or maybe not, you know. You can't beat yourself up if, you know, if your activism doesn't reach somebody, you know. But just know that there's a good chance that it is reaching somebody. Maybe it's an ex-witness and not an actual current Jehovah's Witness. Maybe your activism is helping an ex-witness go out there and do their activism, which may in turn actually reach somebody. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, just, when you get discouraged or when you feel like you got nothing left in you, just think back on that. Think back on why you're doing this. It really helps to put things in perspective and keep you focused. I hope everyone is doing well and that you all had a pretty decent Monday. And for those of you who are already in Tuesday, well, I hope you have a great Tuesday. And we are right at the beginning of Memorial Week. So it's crunch time, guys. Get those last plans in. Make those final, well, this kind of sounds dark, but those final arrangements for the memorial. And I mean, and you can do this. You got this. I mean, I've never crashed an actual memorial before, but I have crashed some Kingdom Halls, and I imagine it's hardly going to be different. Yeah, I imagine it'll be roughly the same experience for me. Maybe not for them. For them, it'll probably be more intense, but for me, it'll be the same. It'll be a building with some people in it that happen to be brainwashed. Well, most of them, I assume. And yeah, I know you can't see me on video right now. That's by design. Because I am literally chilling in my bed, about to go to sleep. Oh yeah. Another difference between other crashes and this crash is that, like Jason pointed out, they serve alcohol at this crash. And you can actually drink some if you want, I guess. I mean, I'm still debating on whether or not I actually want to partake, only because I'm just a little bit paranoid about them spiking the wine in case apostates like us show up. I don't think that'll really happen. I think that would be like a huge liability for them. But, they are a doomsday cult, so anyway. I just wanted to do that, come back on here yet again, like I said I would, all the way up till the memorial. And encourage everybody, if I can. Let's see here. If they spike the wine, their religion is over. Yeah, I don't know. I could see them like trying to blame it on somebody else. In fact, I could actually see them trying to blame it on apostates and say, oh, well, they must have done that to try to make us look bad or something. I don't know. I figure they'll find some way to get around it. Old people drink that wine. They wouldn't. You see, I don't think that would stop them. The possibility of the older ones partaking. I don't think that would stop them, but that's just me. I mean, if they're already like to the point where they're thinking of like poisoning people. Yeah. Oh, well, hey, enjoy the memorial in Wisconsin. I use the word enjoy loosely. I don't expect anybody to actually enjoy the memorial. But yeah. I'm glad you'll be attending, though. That's great. That's very good to hear. And yeah, all of you who are listening up, if you do have memorial plans, I'd love to hear about them. I mean, toss them in the chat, or when I get off of this, you can toss them in the comments. Or if you don't feel like sharing your actual plan like publicly, well, pseudo publicly anyway, on here, you could always private message me just to share with me. I love hearing about that stuff. Anyway, or if you don't have memorial plans, but you still plan on doing some form of activism, you could tell me about that. If you want to crash a cart, or if you plan on having a discussion with some Jehovah's Witness friends of yours or something. I don't know. Anything that you happen to do. If you spoke to a Jehovah's Witness at your door this weekend, I'd like to hear about that. Whatever you got, folks. I'm here to encourage you, but I also love hearing about what you guys do. It encourages me right back. It really does. Anyway, with that, I thought I'd keep this pretty short. Like I always say, do something, keep it legal, and do it from the heart. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, picketing. That's another option. Thanks for the reminder, Nick. Yeah. It's that's a good option if you're anxious, like I've said in the past. So you could always do that. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great night, gets lots of rest, and that you feel much better in the morning if you aren't feeling that great now. Oh, we have one final question here. How do you show family about the organization? That one's tricky. That one is kind of tricky. But you know what? Actually, I can put together some thoughts on that, and get some other opinions on that as well, and address that question in tomorrow's live stream. Yeah, that'll be the next topic. How do you discuss the organization with your family? How to bring up that topic, or just how to unwitness to family in general. Yeah, thanks for that. That's a great question. Alrighty, guys. I hope you all. I hope you're all doing well. Take it easy, folks. Sleep well. Do something, keep it legal, and do it from the heart.